right here.
6 to 8 inches.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you aim at the part.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to No Idea Automotive. This is Tyler, and in the last video you saw us tape up the engine block of the 84 GMC and paint it, which turned out very well. I will show you that in a second. But today we are going to start working on cleaning the parts that bolt on to this motor, and hopefully that will go well. Also, Cody's in the house grabbing some things, but we also have our friend Chris here. Chris is going to help us clean some of these items here. We have the motor mounts, some plate thing. This is to the alternator, and so is this. We also have this pulley here. Of course, we got to get the intake. We got to get all this dust off of it, and we have to tape it up, and then he is going to paint it orange, and then also some other mount here that we're going to wire brush and clean. We are going to be getting a parts cleaner sink thing to finish off all this stuff that's sitting over here. It just would be a lot easier, and we think that it will add some value to some future projects. I think we're all going to take our own little individual part here and start working on it. That's what we're doing today, Chris. Isn't that right?
It's Saturday night. We got to do something.
Yeah, it's Saturday. I keep forgetting it's Saturday. So I did want to kind of show off the engine block from where we painted it. Well, Cody painted it because, you know, we're not going to trust me to do that. But this is what it looks like with all the tape and everything off of it. It's covered by this plastic. I don't want to pull it out or anything, and I want to cover it back up. But I think the color turned out very, very good. And it's so clean now. It just looks so clean. So that's something that I know he's very proud of, and good thing that we got that done. So after we start cleaning all these parts up, we're going to just start bolting them straight to this. I need some juice now, Chris. So I am going to take the liberty of cleaning and taping up this intake here. That's what this is right here.
I need, all these have got to be
Wire brush?
wire brush.
This too, right?
Yep.
You want to take the
There's
pull?
grooves, the rust. Out here is fine. It's just where your actual serpentine belt, which is serpentine belt, those grooves have been fitting there good. And your V belt, let's go in here.
Cool. So Chris will take care of wire brushing that pulley. And Cody, what are you going to do?
Woo, drink. Actually, I'm going to clear up some more room in here while y'all working on this.
That's a lot of gloves.
Just to give us a little more room. And then technically I can move this stuff, and if Chris wants to station this stuff right here, he can.
Cool. Cool.
I'm just trying to get it so we can actually function. Until I get my barn completely built back in the backyard.
Are you ready, Doctor?
I am very ready. I'm about to...
There's a lot of money in this corner.
I'm about to examine this intake. Essentially, as before stated in previous videos...
Slightly down.
Oh, slightly damp. Right, okay. So as stated before, we don't really have an idea what we're doing when it comes to maintaining or working on a vehicle at all, really. But we want to learn, and we want people to learn with us, so that's why we're doing this. So I hope that somebody can kind of get some joy out of watching people who will most likely make mistakes. Probably some big ones. We don't know. And you just follow the journey of us trying to work on vehicles like we've never done before. Like I've never changed my own oil before, or anybody else's. So that's something you can look forward to in the future. So hopefully you can learn from whatever mistakes I make. Hopefully there won't be any, because changing oil should be straightforward, correct?
Yeah.
They all sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy. But maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do cause I'm feeling so good.
I sat here and worked on this intake and it all taped up. I can tell you so far, this is the worst thing. I do not like doing this. It's so tedious, but it has to be done. This is the bottom of it. We got to put paper on it. I'm leaving Cody to do that part so I don't mess it up. As you see, I didn't do the best job on this tape. There's still parts he's going to have to cut off that are hanging off. The top, I think I did a decent job, but I guess we'll find out once we flip it back over and Cody inspects it. He's over here making a part list of everything that he needs, and I'm assuming those are the prices out beside of it.
Yeah.
That's a long laundry list of things that you need, but I guess...
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Yeah, because that's what you need. That's what he's going to get. Chris, he was over here, and he took a wire brush to all these components over here to get as much rust off as he could. You know what would be great for this stuff, though, is if we had a sandblaster.
My neighbor had one time I could use one wrong.
Ah, so they...
I was actually going to ask him about using the sandblaster to get even more of it off.
Yeah.
It can fit all the way up to like a 16-inch rim.
Damn. All right. Well, that
So
would be
I was
good.
actually going to talk to him about that.
Okay.
He actually just told me today that I could use it.
Nice. He's going to finish this off because I'm just going to say I gave up. That's pretty much how that went. That's sad. That's sad. I'm giving up on probably one of the easiest things we're going to do on this channel. But he's going to finish it off. And then we say we. I don't know. You're going to let me... You're going to let me paint this one?
If you want to.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just need to jump into it and figure it out. I'll do one. I'll spray one time. You show me what to do and I'll figure it out. How's that sound?
Ain't nothing to it but do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you once this is finally completed.
But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. You can get away with it, 'cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do it all 'cause I'm feeling so good.
So where did you already do it at? Right there. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to keep it like 6 to 8 inches away from it. And with this paint,
this looks so different than the regular.
because it comes out real thick.
Okay.
It's real thick paint.
So
You'll see when it comes out really thick.
You do one again.
See what?
Show me.
6 to 8 inches and just... So that way it don't run.
Okay.
If you do it too close, if you do it too long, it will run.
All right. So about like right here.
6 to 8 inches.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you ain't at the part.
My bad.
Yeah,
Jesus. Again, we're not doing this.
it's not no ventilation.
There's no ventilation. I'm gonna die in here.
Pause that. It gets slight. Got a pouch? It gets the whole block. When we were done, it was like, oh my. That spin though, like, is there an electric motor on this thing?
I like how that turned out right
Yeah, that Edelbrock.
All right. Well, we got this painted, which is great. Looks like he found a spot that needs to be fixed. We're gonna have to end up painting this stuff as well. I think he's gonna try to sandblast some of it, and then he's gonna paint it. What did you go with? Flat or gloss black?
Flat.
Flat black. That's what we're gonna do next, and then we have to clean these parts. So that means we need to go get a parts cleaner, which is what we're gonna do so we can clean everything, and you'll see that coming up next. Okay, so it is a different day, same video. In the previous clip, I just stated, I think, that we were going to get a parts cleaner to clean some of these parts, and that Cody was potentially going to sandblast some stuff. Well, that didn't happen. All these parts that were cleaned by Chris, that you saw, or actually he's going to go ahead and just paint them, the base paint. And also from where you saw that where we painted the intake Cody actually has it here. And
Looks
there's the
good,
bottom.
don't it? You
Yep.
can't even tell. Oh, my bad. There she goes.
Man, this orange color is just really, it's kick ass. Like, it looks really good.
She's a beauty.
I didn't do too bad on the taping of it.
No,
I didn't do
no, tape did good.
Cool.
Send tune.
I know there's a lot of painting and like prep to actually make this engine look good. I promise we're gonna get to the part where we put it back together. But you know, this stuff has to happen. And why not film it? Cody, what am I looking at? What is all this stuff?
Well, these
Yeah, let me stand on the side.
right here are just pulleys.
All right.
Plain Jane, simple pulleys.
So where do these pulleys go to?
This pulley, this is an old one. Clearly, not going to use this anymore. This is the old water pump.
Okay.
Mounts just like that in front of your motor. This one, pulley goes here.
Okay.
That's for your serpentine belt
All right.
and your V-belt to hook up. Your other pulley, this one, mounts to your crank. So it's down here. This one is up here.
All right.
So you got those. These motor mount brackets, but you actually have a bracket. This bracket mounts. When you bolt it onto the motor, this one goes here.
That goes to the transmission.
This goes to transmission.
All right.
Motor to transmission through the motor. This is a
Oh.
alternator.
Alternator. Okay.
Alternator
I was
bracket.
starting to remember you've said something.
Your adjuster.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically, when you put your belt on, that's how you tighten your belt.
Okay.
This actually was a bracket on the old exhaust manifold.
Okay.
We're not going to use this. I looked at it and I don't think we actually even need this. This was a bracket on the compressor side, which like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to do air conditioning or not.
Yeah.
So, may or may not use it. Same way with this one. This one was on the same side
Okay.
as the air conditioning compressor. I might still put it up there. I'm not sure. Like I said, I have before pictures before I took any of this apart, so I know where it all is.
All right.
We did finally get, speaking of motor mount brackets, of course, 2 new motor mount bolts, and got the new motor mount brackets. You saw in the video where we pressure washed it, your urethane here was moving around.
Yeah.
She's not supposed to move around like that. So she's in there nice and tight now. I did get both of those in finally. They'll get put in, of course, before the motor goes in, because that's what motor mounts do. So we did get both of those in like we were supposed to. But these are the main brackets right here. And like I said, we're just going to put a base gloss black, because I do want to go with a flat, kind of like a matte black on everything. I
Okay.
think the matte black on the bright red orange would look really good.
So, yep, we're gonna about to paint these. We are gonna end up getting a parts cleaner because there are so many parts back here that we do need to clean, and that's gonna happen soon. Because once we clean all the parts, we should be able to start mounting stuff. Right? Is that right?
Yeah, we should be able to get the parts cleaner. I'm hoping tomorrow. Yeah, this is my hobby. This is what I want to do. Get my truck done, work on parts, but I also do carpentry work. So, carpentry during the day, usually parts work at night. So, you got to take your days off. So then daytime, I better actually work on the truck. Plus, here where we're at, it's been raining for the past, feels like 2 months. So we haven't really been able to do a lot to the truck outside because it is in the rain.
Yeah, and with both of us, we do have full-time jobs, and he does work on the side. So some of the stuff, with us being so busy, some things that Cody will do off camera, but we'll end up showing you. The big majority things that we're going to do, like actually putting things onto the motor, we're going to make sure we capture that. So one, we can learn how to do it, make sure we're doing it right, and we can share that with you. So yeah, I think we're going to get ready to paint these, and then I don't know.
the other side of inhibition. Ooh, I do you do 'cause I'm feeling so cool.
All right, so Cody just finished up painting all these parts. Again, yes, we know we should probably have mask on. We should probably have a fan in here. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna, trust me, we're gonna get to that professionalism for this. But he did get them painted. He is gonna go over them again with matte black paint, but we just wanted to go ahead and get this over with. So it just has a base coat on it. And another thing that we did want to go through before we wrapped up the video today is Cody has actually made a list of all the parts that are remaining that he needs to get for his truck. So Cody, do you want to grab the list and just go over these real quick?
Yes, you can. Let me get a little fancy with you. Hold on. Let me get fancy. Don't go nowhere. Again, these are all ballpark figures. Just went to Jag Summit, put it in. Quick stuff. We got. Only reason why I need some of the stuff, old dipstick, I broke it because I couldn't get it out because they're pressed in. I broke it off. Some stuff's pretty simple, thermostat housings. As you can see, the main parts we'll need for the motor are the rockers and the push rods. I do know it's a 1-to-6 ratio for the L98 rockers. I just got to make sure push rods, if I can use stock length, I'm not sure. I'm going to call Summit. Distributor, I actually have a distributor, but I'm going to put a new one. I'm not going to keep nothing old. Carburetor adapter. Of course, carb is going to be the most expensive part. I'm most likely going with a Holley 750. Water pump. I have a water pump. The last it worked. Could still work.
And he showed that earlier. You saw how rusted.
Yeah, it's old.
That thing is.
Could still work. I don't know. Still going to replace it. Alternator. I have one. It's actually I believe a 220 amp. Pretty nice one. Still not going to risk it. New one. Starter, same situation. Radiator, I have one, but I'm actually going to go with either a 3 or 4 row aluminum radiator just to help keep it cooler. Yes, it can, in the winter, can make the heat not work as good. If you're in an 84 square body, if you're in any square body, the heat is going to work. Battery mount, that's just because I'm going to add dual battery setup, as I said in the previous video. The fuel pump and fuel line, fuel cell and all that is because I'm actually going to drop the fuel tank because it is old, probably got corrosion in it. And I'm actually going to put a fuel cell in the bed of the truck under the toolbox with a inline fuel pump and have all electric fuel. Oil cooler, just a little smaller radiator, keep your oil cooler exactly what it says. Coolant reservoir, mine busted because it's been setting, so I gotta replace that. Of course, your main engine gasket kit. That will come with every gasket we need. All the bearings are good. It's just all the gaskets for your intake, for your headers, for your manifold, all that. Simple stuff. The valve and timing cover is still up in the air. I actually have 2 sets of valve covers and a timing cover.
Where'd they go?
Those are the valve covers.
Oh yeah, these right here. And then you have the black ones over there, right?
And then I got some over here. I got 2 sets.
Cool.
Like I said, I might still go ahead and get a whole new kit. Depending on if I want the color, if I want to make these my own custom route. Headers. I threw the original exhaust manifold in the trash. I'm going to do headers. I'd like to go ahead and spend a little bit extra, get ceramic coated, just because there's some headers, I'm not going to say no brands, there's some headers that rust up real quick, they sound terrible, they're thin-walled, you don't want them. Filter and housing, just your regular intake filter, simple. Oil pan, still might use my original, might go with a deeper one, might go aluminum, not sure on that one yet. Most likely I'll probably just keep mine, there's nothing wrong with it. Fuel pump block off. Due to me doing an electric fuel system, I will no longer need a mechanical fuel pump, so that'll be a block-off plate. Torque converter, the turbo 400 transmission and 2.8 transfer case. If you got your truck apart, go ahead and replace your torque converter. You hate to put a transmission on, transfer case on, all this, and you got your old torque converter. As I said, I had a turbo 350 and a 203 transfer case. I don't feel like it's going to I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna want it as much. So that's why I'm actually gonna upgrade all this. Machine shop, for the work I had done, which was boring it and all that, which, yeah, already mentioned it before. It was around $1,100 for all the work I had done and for the parts, which were the piston heads, the bearings, all the engine bearings. I had all that. And that took care of all that. So that's the biggest, most difficult portion that we had to do was that, because I can't do that because I don't have a machine shop. Like he said, we'll put the other coat of matte on this, and as this dries, it dries pretty quick. Because I'm not a fan of gloss. I can deal with this gloss. I can deal with this shiny, this pretty. But I want that matte.
So I just wanted him to go through everything that he is planning on doing with this truck and how much effort this is going to take. But hopefully we can capture everything just for people to enjoy and for especially me to learn. I mean, Cody, he knows some things just because from just different experiences, but this is probably the largest project you've probably ever tackled, right?
I've never rebuilt an engine.
Yeah. So that's what's happening here, and I think it's going to be fun. I can't wait till we get to the point where we can start bolting things to this so it starts looking like an actual engine, and then we can get it into the truck. It's taking time. We have to paint all this stuff and make it look pretty because we don't want to just throw some motor in there and it look like complete trash, especially when we're going to actually have the truck just look pretty good as well. With all that being said, learn what you don't know. If you would, please like this video, subscribe to the channel to follow our journey on rebuilding this truck and possibly some other projects that we're going to have coming up. Because I'd like to have something of my own to work on, so we'll see how that's gonna go. And if you would, share these videos because we really want people to join into a conversation, talk with us and just kind of give us some suggestions. Like the video. I don't know if I said that already, but please subscribe, like, and we'll catch you in the next one where hopefully we will have a parts cleaner, right?
I'll be picking a parts cleaner up tomorrow.
Cool. Because then we'll be able to clean the parts. So then we can actually get to a point where we are bolting stuff onto the motor. But until then, we'll see you in the next one.